All right. Good afternoon. My name is G. Pruden, and I'm a sergeant with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, and I'll be conducting your interview today for the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Now, before we get started, do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not.
All right. How old are you?
I'm four. No, I'm 15.
All right. Why did you choose the BCSO over other departments?
Well, I chose the BCSO over other departments because I wanted to try out cop on this server, and it was the only department that I could choose that was had to do with law enforcement.
Yeah. What do you think BCSO does exactly?
Well, they really just patrol Blaine County, not really highways as much. Um, that's really it. Like, what do you mean by what do I think they
Like,
do?
what do they do? I mean, like, what do they do? Like, how should I say this? What do they exactly do? Like, do they protect people? Do they?
Oh, well, they protect people. They also go on patrols. They help anybody that needs help. If somebody requests a service, EMS, fire department, they'll try and get in contact with one. If they can't, they'll just call county. And yeah,
All right. What are some of your strengths and weaknesses?
some of my strengths are probably going to be knowing what to do in 1011s and 1080s. My weaknesses are sometimes asking, like, permission to 22 a scene for, like, GTA driving, say. So and usually I forget to ask permission, so I usually just say 22 the scene, and sometimes that gets me in trouble.
All right. What kind of previous experience do you have in the LEO field?
Um, I am okay, so on another server, I have experience on BCSO and SHP. On another server, I am a BCSO captain.
Okay. Are you currently active within any other 5M server?
Yes, I am. I forgot to put that on my thing, though. I accidentally answered it wrong.
All right, that'll be an issue, but we'll figure it out. Um, we're gonna go to scenarios. You're in a 1080 and you are the secondary unit. The primary unit crashes, but you are very close to catching a wanted felony. What would you do?
Uh, it depends really if depending on how many suspects are in the chase with you, or not suspects, coworkers. So like, how many coworkers would there be?
I don't know.
Okay,
Five.
so okay, so if I am the primary unit, eh, well, actually, never mind. That's impossible. If I'm the secondary unit and the primary crashes, I would either say I'm taking over as primary. Can somebody check on the downed officer, depending on if I already have passed him or not? But if I haven't passed him, I'd pull over and I'd tell somebody else to take primary and secondary. And then if I am the third officer and the secondary officer doesn't check on them, then I will stop the pursuit and try and check on the officer and see how bad the injuries are.
All right. Second question is you're in a bank robbery scene and there's only yourself and two other officers on the scene. Other units are still responding, but the two other officers are hit and are down. But to reach them, you must go through the line of fire. What would you do?
Can you repeat the last part again?
Um, so other units are still responding, but the other two officers are hit and down. But to reach them, you must go through the line of fire. What would you do?
If the suspects are still aiming, then I don't think I would be able to reach the downed officer. If the suspects aren't aiming, I would try and hold an angle, and then if one of them tries to, I'd hold an angle and rotate to the downed officers, and if one of them tries to try and get a shot off on me, then I would take shots at them and hopefully get them back into hiding, and then I'd try and get the officers to safety.
All right. Last question. You have a very difficult supervisor and you often find it hard to work with them. What would you do?
It depends on if he tells me to break the server rules, then I would try and get it on clip. If he's just outright rude, I would just try and follow all of his rules and all of his commands that he wants me to do. Um, I'd really just try and deal with them as much as I possibly can.
All right. Do you understand that you must act professional at all times while on duty?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that at any time you can be removed by high command or management?
Yes, I do.
Do you agree to always listen to your higher ups?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand you must always be respectful and fair on and off duty?
Yes, I do.
All right, give me a sec. All right, so since you are in a different server, you're only gonna get to master deputy. That's the highest
Yeah,
rank
I
you'll
know
get.
about that.
Yeah,
I already know.
but congratulations, you have been accepted into Blaine County Sheriff's Office. I'm going to send you an invite to our police and subdivision discords, and High Command will add you to the roster. You may go on duty after receiving your call sign and your role in the main Discord. After joining the police Discord, you must request your roles and call sign in the proper channel. After requesting them in the proper channel, request the training in the training request channel. Please read over the SRP rules and set up the CAD. All this information can be found in the police Discord.
Okay.